If you're going to chop carrots, just chop carrots and do your very best at chopping carrots. So that's a little bit of a interesting example, but why am I talking about chopping carrots? It's an idea from a Zen master that anything you do, really put yourself into it. Just really fully do that thing. Be fully present and do your very best with whatever it is that's in front of you. This is a teaching from a Zen master from Japan called Dogen. He lived hundreds of years ago, and he's the founder of the Soto school of Zen that I follow. And I'm going to tell you about why this is such an incredibly powerful teaching. So simple, so powerful. But I am Leo Babauta, creator of Zen Habits. Happy to be here with you today. I have been studying Zen for 15 years now, maybe more, and I have also been simplifying my life for 20 years. And these are two things that go together in this one teaching: simplify and practice of Zen. They all come together in this one teaching of when you cut the carrots, just cut the carrots and do your very best at cutting carrots. And so why is this an important teaching? Why are we talking about it today? It's because this is something that we might all kind of know, like, yeah, sure, I know this, Leo, but that's not what we're doing. Look at what you're doing. If you pay attention to your day, most of us are trying to rush through whatever we're doing right now so that we can get to the next thing. And we rush through that to get to the next thing. And what that means is we're just rushing through everything we're doing. We're never fully present. We're always, even if we're in the shower, we're thinking about what we're going to do next. Or if we're, brushing our teeth, it's like, okay, let me think about the things that I have to do today. If we're in a conversation with someone, we might be thinking about what's next as well. But we're very rarely fully present with that person or with ourselves or with whatever we're doing. So there's a lack of full presence. That means maybe we're only giving our, half of our best to something, which means we aren't fully expressing ourselves in anything that we're doing. But it also gives us an experience of life that's not very fun, stressful, monotonous, kind of rushed, and burdensome. It's like you're doing things because you should, trying to get through them. That's not a full life. A full life is living fully in each and every moment. And that's what's captured by this idea. If you're chopping carrots, just chop carrots and do your very best at it. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. Dogen wrote some instructions to the head cook about how to run a kitchen at a monastery, but also how to fully practice and to model that practice for the people that the head cook was leading. And this is, if you read it, this is actually the main teaching in those instructions is fully be there with whatever you're doing. If you're going to wash rice as if every single grain of that rice were as valuable as your eyeballs. I'm paraphrasing again, but it was something like that, where treat every, onion as if it were your eyeball. That was an actual instruction. And so I think it's amazing, right? And he's not the only one. Dogen's not the only one to ever come up with this. We've heard it before. But I really like that if you're going to chop carrots, just chop carrots. That's a visual that, for me, reminds me, if I am going to write something, I'm just writing, and I'm going to give it my best. If I am going to wash some dishes, I'm going to wash those dishes and do my very best with them. Now, I forget this all the time. My mind has old habits, but the habit that I'm trying to cultivate is actually notice that I'm not present with this activity. And actually, can I slow down and be fully here? If I'm going to make coffee in the morning, am I rushing through so that I can get to the next thing I have to do after coffee? Or am I really there with the experience of making coffee, really taking care, letting this coffee be an expression of who I am, make it be an expression of my love for myself and my wife, who I'm also making this coffee for, so that when she drinks that coffee, she's drinking some love. That's a whole different thing than me just rushing through and trying to get through so I can get to jump on my laptop. So I want to encourage you to approach life this way and practice. Notice when you are not really giving your all to something, you're not really present, you're rushing through it. Notice what fears you have that make you want to run away from the present moment because you're afraid you might fail, because you're afraid you're going to be inadequate, because you're afraid, who knows, right? So this is a very basic, simple, fundamental teaching that we ignore all the time. And that's okay. I'm not here to judge you or myself if I'm not doing that, but it's really an opportunity to practice and really show up for whatever you are doing. If you're going to drink a glass of water, are you going to drink it while looking to the next thing, or can you really taste that water? If you're going to sit and meditate, are you going to plan your day, or are you going to meditate, right? And so I really encourage you just to be with whatever you're doing. If you're going to chop carrots as fully as you can, the best way that you know how. You don't have to do it perfectly. This is not about perfection, but just really giving it your all in anything you do. It's a powerful teaching, and what you're going to notice is not only are you allowing yourself to be more present, but maybe you're going to feel less rushed. You can slow down with something. Maybe you're going to have less stress in your day. And maybe you're going to appreciate these little moments a little bit more. And maybe you will be able to really express yourself in each and every activity. Really give it your all. Maybe they'll create a new set of results for you as well. Who knows? Find out. I really encourage you to practice this. This is one of the most fundamental, powerful teachings in Zen, in my life, what I've been practicing. And I'm practicing it right now, today, this week, this past month, this past year, and it's really, really important. I hope that you take this on as a practice. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that others can find it. Give me a comment. Let me know if you have thoughts on this, questions, objections, things you've been finding. Please subscribe as well to be a part of the Zen Habits YouTube community to get more of these Zen Habits videos and content every week. Thanks, my friends. I really appreciate it. I'm Leo. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.